Hey everybody, Kristen here. So I want to ask you guys today, if you have a dream, but you really don't think you can have that dream. You really don't believe in that dream. So let me give you a couple examples. Let's say you have a certain career way you want to go, a certain job you want, a certain occupation, a career that you want to have, or you have this relationship in mind. You want to attract this type of person, guy, girl, whatever it might be. And you just know like that's your heart's desire, that it would be so wonderful if you could achieve this certain thing that you want in your life. But way back in the back of your mind, you really don't believe it's possible. Well, guess what happens? When we don't believe something's possible, that is the filter through which we're going to behave from. Because we don't believe it's possible. That's where our energy is going to go to in, I don't believe it's possible. But when we believe something is possible, then we show up in a completely different way. Not only do we show up energetically and give a different message to the universe, God, source, but we also behave in a way that supports that this thing is coming. There's an energy attached to this thing is coming. Think about it. Have you ever sat down and thought to yourself, I could never have that. I could never have that. That's just a pipe dream. That's never going to happen. Guess what? You wake up 10, 12 years later and guess what? You never got it. That thing never happened, did it? Can't happen because your energy's all jacked up. So let's say you have something in your mind, like I wanted to be a hairstylist. I never thought I couldn't be a hairstylist, and I never thought I wouldn't be a successful hairstylist. If anything, I had the vision in my head that I was going to have an amazing, a successful hairstyling career, and I was going to love every minute of it. And guess what happened? That exact thing. Even when I had things in the beginning that were showing me something different. It took me a long time to build a clientele, not a long time, like a year or whatever. I didn't know that going into doing hair. So I just went, oh, maybe this isn't working, but I still had the vision. I never thought it wasn't possible. And eventually that happened. I also had a vision of owning my own salon one day. I kept it in my mind. Yeah, someday I can own a salon. Guess what happened? I owned a salon. I mean, that's the type of things that can happen when we believe it's possible. Now, if I say, oh, I'd really like to own a salon, but no, I could never own a salon. I don't know how to run a salon. I'm not smart enough. If I had all of those things, I would never own a salon. If you say, I want this partner, I want a great guy, but you secretly believe men are untrustworthy, or you secretly believe all men want is sex, or you secretly believe that guys really don't want to be around kids. I don't know, I'm making stuff up. But if you have a secret belief that you can't have that thing that you want, you're going to create that in your life. So one of the biggest steps that we can take when we have any type of desire is to look for the blocks that are blocking us, because we may not even know they're there. We're just trudging along and we're just finding more evidence, putting it in our cart, about why we can't have, see, it didn't happen again. See, it didn't, another jerk, another asshole. Oh, this job, no one wants me. Another rejection on my interview. We keep putting things into our cart and we keep building the case of why we can't have this thing. Sometimes we got to hold our dream so pure and so clear and put ourselves in it and feel it and know what it's going to be like when we achieve that thing. And there's no room for doubt, because guess what? The universe is abundant. The universe is abundant. It is infinite. There's not only a certain number of great guys and girls. There's not only a certain number of great careers. It is abundant. But you got to reach for it. You got to reach out there. You got to envision it, and you have to know that it's true, or else you might be subconsciously blocking that very thing that you desire the most. All right, you guys, please subscribe and share your comments with me too. Boom, boom, below, because I'd love to hear from you. All right, much love.